As soon as the hurricane hit, we knew that we had to do something.
We were in contact with a shelter down there. They had flooding in their shelter and had to relocate the animals.
We wanted to utilize our resources to the best of our ability, and that meant bringing them back here so that our staff and volunteers could care for them here.
We knew that these shelters were going to need the space, and us getting those animals out of there to give them that space, I mean, that was a big deal. No matter what, we were going to get through. Water or not, we were going to get there.
We had a plan, and it took longer than anticipated.
It was just supposed to be basically an overnight thing. We were going to go down there, pick up the load, and then come back, and it turned into 6 days. First day we got there really late. We slept there in the shelter with no running water, nothing, just on the floor with the dog. I've never seen so many volunteers. Their houses had been flooded, but they came to the shelter.
It's an amazing group of people, very dedicated. We had 2 transport teams to actually transport the animals back up here.
We've used Hearts for about 5 years now to transport our animals. I saw that they wanted to get involved. They wanted to transport, we wanted a transporter, so it just was natural.
Obviously, national news coverage saw that there was a massive need for animals to be helped. We were just the conduit to get these dogs from Texas to Tennessee.
We left Beaumont and drove to Conroe, Texas to help a shelter there. Selected as many dogs as we could take. That was Saturday, so we left on Wednesday. From Thursday on, that was the first time we actually sat down and ate something.
I mean, literally the last 6 days just run together into one big day. I mean, it is still an ongoing day. We left last night at 6 o'clock and just got here at 11 this morning, driving straight through.
From Hurricane Harvey. Over the course of the week, we have brought in 156 animals.
We'll treat this like a typical operation. We'll do vetting on every animal that comes in and behavior assessments, and then start reaching out to our placement partners.
So today we are vetting all of the animals that came in yesterday and today. You know, this is a traumatic thing for them. You look at the human end of it, losing your home and rising water, no electricity, no running water.
Saw lots of devastation and flooding.
That kind of made it real. I mean, that was scary.
The tensions and stuff are running high amongst the people, so of course that translates over to the animals. They've been sensitive to what's been going on around them as well. These guys are a little shell-shocked right now, you know, needing some love and attention and some good vetting today.
It appears that from the paperwork they sent with us, they've already had some vetting done and some previous vaccinations. We're just basically doing follow-up exams and just addressing any needs that we may find.
There's a lot of heartworm positive dogs, so we are starting them on doxycycline.
With being in a shelter, they are going to get constantly exposed and they will get wormy even if they've been treated. That in combination with the vaccines, which are the more expensive thing, can definitely add up for this number of dogs very quickly.
Right now, Animal Rescue Corps' biggest need for the next 2 weeks is volunteers and donations, monetary and items off our Amazon wish list. All of us have been sitting up here watching the news and seeing all the animals. The fact that we're able to help, it helps us all so much.
That's just something I've always wanted to do. I want to go where that kind of service is needed.
Because Animal Rescue Corps, that's what we do. We're here to help animals, so we can't thank you guys enough.